Yo, what is going on, you shrimpy snivy? Today we're playing some games with Tord's ADP Zacian deck that he just used to win Malmo Regionals. Actually, earlier today, if you're watching this video when it uploads. Yeah, that's basically all. It's a very turbo build. No tag call engine, no Guz Mahala. 2 Dedenne, playing some Cherish Balls as our extra way to find Pokemon, specifically the ADP. Usually you have tag call to find the ADP. We got Cherish Balls in here because we have a heavier Dedenne count. We also want to be able to find the Dedenne. It is an Acro Bike build alongside Energy Spinner, so a much more aggressive build than what you guys are probably used to seeing. We got some Frying Pans in here for the Mewtwo matchup and the Ability Zard matchups like that, and the Baby Blacephalon matchup as well, I guess. Helps out in all those matchups. I don't really have too much more to say on the list. It's kind of standard from there with the, you know, Research, 4 Custom, 1 Great, of course the 4 Metal Saucer, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Switch, 3 Jirachi, 2 Escape Board for them, 2 Basic Water, 2 Spinner. I guess we don't have the Aurora Energy in here because it's not the tag call build, so we're going Spinners plus Basic Water instead. 8 Metals and then Shrines for our damage modifiers, get up to that 270, or your feet sticks for 2 turns, we get to the 280 to knock out our opponent's ADP, stuff like that. And that is it. That's all I have to say on the list, really. It's a more aggressive build, more consistent build. If you're playing against the Guzman Hala build and they still just go first and go attach, GX attack, you're not going to be that much faster than them, but you're a little bit better at getting off that attach, attack, because you are just a more aggressive build with the Acro Bikes. The main thing is like the Acro Bikes, a lot more aggressive there, and the double Dedenne as well. But yeah, let's go ahead, let's get into some games, let's see how it runs. All right, getting into our first one here. Definitely going to choose to go first. I don't think we ever choose to go second with this deck. Maybe against Malamar Mewtwo would be the only one. Mewtwo Malamar would be the only matchup where we'd want to go second, but I think usually we just want to go first. We are going second in this one though. Our opponent is going first. Got the Jirachi start, which is pretty good. Acro Bike, Quick Ball. We got a lot of stuff to work with out of this hand. Yeah, our hand is looking pretty good. Depending on the matchup, we don't even care about the Frying Pan though, so we'll see what our opponent's playing. They open the Primate Wisdom Oranguru. There is a Slugma. Is it Control? There's a Vulpix. It's Magcargo-GX. I love this deck. I love the Magcargo-GX deck. Super excited to see it, even if we're up against it. The matchup can be pretty tough. I actually do favor Magcargo overall in this matchup, especially if they play the Amulets. So when you do go second as the Magcargo deck, get an Amulet in there before the GX attack, because sometimes you just can't get the one-shot immediately, and it slows down the prize trade from the ADP player. So they can't just go knock out Magcargo-GX, knock out Magcargo-GX. But if they just get the turn to attack off going first, you don't even need the Amulets. You're just ahead on the prize trade. You're going to go knock out whatever's in the active, knock out the ADP, and go on from there. Frying Pans are going to be a big deal in this matchup, so if we can utilize the Frying Pan, we definitely want to. Just going to let the Custom Catcher go here. Acro again. There's a Saucer, give up a Metal. So we're definitely going to use this Quick Ball to get a Zacian. We want to hopefully see there's another Metal Saucer, so we could just start swinging immediately with a Zacian. It looks like we're not going to. We still need to find an ADP, but we do want to get this Frying Pan on our Zacian. Double Metal Patch. We could just literally swing this turn if we want to. We're not going to. We are going to research, looking for an Energy once again. Got the Energy, got the ADP. We're all good for that. I'm gonna go ahead and find the ADP right now. Let's Quick Ball away Jirachi. We definitely need more. We might want the Oranguru more so instead. Gonna get this guy. I am gonna go find us the ADP as well. Oops, that's not right. This guy. And then I will Stellar Wish. Do I want to put something back in the deck on the shuffle? Not really. Stellar Wish, what do we have for options? Research is probably going to be our best option here. Take the Research, bench the ADP. I'm going to go ahead and bench the Oranguru, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Research back on top of the deck, I think. I think that's correct there. Ends up with a Custom in our hand. We definitely don't want that. Attached to the ADP. I'll bench another Jirachi because they could knock out our active Jirachi. And then Intrepid Sword, I believe. Not going to mention the other Zacian yet. Sword, yeah. Oh, there are both our water energy. All right, looking pretty good. We got our water. Oh, I guess the Oranguru didn't really matter too much there. I didn't need to be that aggressive about finding a Oranguru because we're going to Intrepid Sword no matter what there. So I guess I was a little bit unnecessarily aggressive, I guess, in that situation. I don't know. See where it goes from here. There's a Sycamore from our opponent. Can definitely still pull off the attack on our Jirachi. Unfortunately for us, maybe I should have tried to leave our ADP in the active there. Maybe that would have been the better play. The chance of them getting the knockout on our ADP would have actually been really low. We could have taken Switch instead. Switches to the bench, but then we don't have the supporter for the next turn, and we're kind of living on a dead hand. But I could have saved the Quick Ball for the Dedenne instead of getting this Oranguru. That's the way I could have played it. Tried to leave ADP in my active at the end of the turn, actually. I think that definitely would have been the better overall game plan. I think I messed up there a little bit. There's the Magma Ring, so we're going to have to find a switch. If they do whiff the GX and the knockout, And it looks like with the attached to the bench, they're probably not knocking us out. They do have the Magma Ring, though, which means we have to find a switch. We can't use Escape Board. Has to be a switch. Shouldn't be too difficult to find, though. Here's a quick ball. Getting rid of a Fire Crystal. That's good for us to see. Fire Crystal, super important in this matchup. Less of those, better for us. We'll see how it goes, though. And I'm definitely not going to bench the Zacian yet because we might want a Dead Chain. So we're probably going to go. We're going to put the Custom Catcher on back of the deck because I want to save those. We want to make sure we can like just knock out 2 GXs back to back as aggressively as possible, especially with the Dedenne coming down. It looks like they are going to dig for the knockout this turn, but I don't think they can. No, they're just going with the Magma Ring. Okay, they're just settling with Magma Ring. I was like, doesn't make a whole ton of sense to me. All right, here we are. Want to save the custom, like I said. Want to be aggressive about chasing that stuff. Those guys down. Water here. Research, not benching Zacian. We might have to Dead change. A skateboard, no switch yet. So like I was saying, could saucer. We might have to Dead change though. So start with Acro Bike. Find ourselves we definitely want the metal over the spinner. The spinner doesn't do anything anymore. We don't want to discard too many energy. There's the switch. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Get the switch into our ADP. I will Escape Board this Jirachi, I believe, and then we're just gonna go with the Alter Creation. I'm not gonna Metal Saucer yet. I don't feel like I'm in a rush to do it. I don't think I need to do it quite yet. And yeah, we'll see where the game goes from here. This is where we want to be. This is the position we want to be. Even if our opponent knocks out our ADP here, if we get the knockout with the Zacian and then another Zacian to take another knockout, the game is over and we win the game. So that's what we're going for here. Our deck is definitely capable of doing that. We'll just see if we're gonna be able to pull it off. I'm trying to think if I missed anything there. No, it seems like we got both Metal Saucer. We didn't whiff an attachment yet. Back-to-back attaches. I should have ended up with ADP in my active last turn, I think. Like I said, should have just put ADP in my active, get it ready. Well, no, but I messed up on the quick ball. There was a couple things I could have done differently. I didn't fully think about how the prize trade breaks down in this matchup. And it's really hard for them to one-shot an ADP on turn 2. They usually need like an extra turn, and giving them like that Jirachi prize card is a big deal because then they can knock out the Jirachi and then knock out the ADP and then knock out the Zacian. Another thing I have to be careful of is their GX attack because we go through a lot of our cards in our deck really fast. So I have to be careful of their GX attack because they can mill us at that 5 cards and just deck us out. There's a Great Ball. Still no GX yet. There's the Smooth Over. I have a feeling this should lead to our opponent getting the knockout on our ADP. They can attach 2 energies for turn still. Here comes the Smooth Over. They have the Oranguru with the Wisdom to work with. I guess we would be in a little bit of trouble if they can like bring this Zacian up with the Ninetales and knock it out with the Magcargo-GX. Then we would actually be in a little bit of trouble. Here comes Magcargo-GX. The Lava Flow. Rushing Charge, of course, it's going to be a fire. So if they have an attach from hand, they knock out our ADP. But if they don't have an amulet, we're going to draw. Oh, no, there's the amulet. This is what I was talking about. The prize trade becomes unfavorable for us. This matchup can be super tough. If they just draw everything, I feel like we can never actually win the game. They got the turn 2 knockout. There it goes. Goodbye, ADP. We're going to get the response knockout. We have the Metal Saucer, so it's not impossible for us to make a comeback here. It's just, it's difficult. Kind of have to like force them to like have everything every single turn and kind of hope they don't have everything every single turn. We're going to need to hit our last Saucer, if it's in the deck even, to have a chance here. Okay, that explains that. That answers that for us. All right, Saucer. Pretty fortunate draws with our Saucers so far. I will say that. It does not get too much better than this. We don't have weakness, which means they're going to need a lot more energy as well. Stellar Wish. We'd like a Marnie here. There's a Marnie. Let's go ahead and disrupt that hand from 6 to 4. We can go ahead and throw out the Shrine as well. And then Marnie. Here we go. I could have put the custom on top, I guess, to increase my chances of drawing into double customs. That probably would have been a little bit better. I gotta be careful once again. Gotta be careful about my deck size. We don't want to get decked out here. I'm gonna put Marnie on top here. Get another switch. I feel like do I want to start blowing switches yet? Nah. We're just going to go to this guy. And we're just going to Brave Blade, draw 2 prize cards. We're set up with another Marnie on our top deck. That's all the disruption this deck plays. There's no reset stamps. Just the 2 Marnies. Looks like this game we might be able to use both of them pretty well. I don't even know the word I'm looking for to say here, but pretty aggressively in a manner that'll allow us to win the game. It definitely, I think holding on to the switch is probably a little bit better. We got the Frying Pan, like I said. Frying Pan on our active. They got to get 5 energy on this Magcargo. They need the Welder and Attach. It's actually not, it doesn't actually seem, it's not actually that much. We would wish it was a little bit more. They're setting up the Vulpix for the turn. Does this mean they are actually giving up on the attack Do they play maybe an air balloon to put on the Vulpix? Seems to me like they're almost kind of giving up on being able to get the attack this turn. We'll see. Checking the discard pile. I'm really interested to see where it goes from here. It almost seems like they're just like kind of giving up on the attack for this turn by setting up the Vulpix instead of this Slugma. But if they give up this attack, I mean, you got to assume I have a switch. I got 0 switch in my discard pile. Zacian decks, oh, I got 1 switch in my discard pile. Zacian decks always play 4 switch. My opponent you should assume I have a switch, or I'll be able to get access to a switch. I got a 7 card hand. Maybe they have a stamp to work with out of hand. Here we go. Primate Wisdom. Did they even smooth over? I don't even know if they smooth overed. They had to have. There's no way they didn't smooth over here. We'll see. There's the Wisdom, though. Let's see what they got. Attached to the Slug. Research. That's not Welder. Basically, they give up on the attack that turn, and that means we should just win this game. I don't think we ever lose this game at this point. We have the switch to get back into the Jirachi to reset the Brave Blade. We attach to our second Zacian. I don't think there's actually a world. Wait a second. They could have double GX here. And then go Crushing Charge, switch the Vulpix into the Slugma. Okay, they could still pull it off. They can still get to 250. Actually, I retract my previous statement. Still possible. We definitely need to get our second Frying Pan if they do pull that off then. Because the Frying Pan is the only thing that's stopping this guy from just getting one shot by 2. Well, they need 3 to attack with. So it forces that 4th energy, I guess. It forces that extra energy by having our Frying Pan. So gonna definitely try and find that Frying Pan. Big deal for sure. Top deck should be the Marnie, I believe. That's what I put on top last turn. Dig for the Frying Pan, play the Marnie. Only disruption I have, like I said, only disruption we have. No stamps, only the 2 Marnies. But we'll see. They don't have it yet. They just hit us with the smooth over. And it's the pass. All right, so this game pretty much locked up. I was talking like they had a chance, and I feel like they did for a little bit. Chance is completely gone now, though. Stellar Wish looking for the pan. There's the pan. I don't even want to play anything else. I don't see a reason to. We have a lot of options in this hand. May as well just leave this hand with all the options. I'm going to put the Marnie on top, I guess. Get back another quick ball. I don't know. It doesn't do anything. Let's just go ahead and take a swing. Draw 2 prize cards with the Brave Blade. Our opponent's going to send up the Macargo. They'll probably get the knockout, but it's a Macargo GX, so even if they have the Amulet, normally we draw 3 prizes. We'll still draw 2 with the Brave Blade. Yeah, I don't see a lot our opponent can do here to stop us from winning this one. Even if they get the knockout, this one should be just about wrapped up. And they have like an 8 card. I could have even Marnied last turn, I guess, theoretically. Disrupt the hand. Doesn't seem necessary. Just leave our options open, because playing the Marnie would definitely reduce our options by quite a bit. We're pretty close to decking out. There's 8 cards. If I dug too much deeper into my deck, they could have just GX attacked and decked us out. It's always a cute win condition that the Macargo deck has in store or in the back. I don't know what you want to say. It's always got that option. Oh, the one of Bryson Man. No, they do win. The one of Bryson Man from the Macargo GX attack. Didn't even consider it. I don't know what to say. We're taking a loss to the Macargo GX. I guess I'm playing around the one of Bryson Man from here on out for sure. What the heck, man? All right, we're getting into another one here. Hopefully, this one does not involve Bellable Bryson Man at all. Won the coin flip. We would definitely like to go first in this one. Let's see what we get. Station, we got the access to the ADP. All right. Station up to the active. We have access to ADP. We have access to Oranguru, so we can save the Metal Saucer if we want, which I probably do want to do. We can't research, but we can data change. Ooh, another research to the hand. No idea what we're up against. Gonna go ahead and quick ball away the Marnie here. The Oranguru is in here. We definitely want to save something here. I think it might be one of the researches instead, though. I'm gonna go ahead and quick ball away one of the researches because we need to get the ADP. Let's take a look at the deck real fast. 3 Metal Saucer left. We could live with 3 Metal Saucer. I think I want to save the research here, actually. Hopefully we don't draw another Metal Saucer here. Okay, we got the Metal Energy for the turn. Throw that on the ADP. Dead A change. Yeah, we don't want to just run out of all of our draw supporters before the game even really starts. So I think this is a little bit better overall. And then we need to get a switch, so I'm just going to throw a pan here. I don't want to put down another Zacian yet, because we might need another Dedenne plus a Jirachi or something. I'm just going to sword. We can just hard retreat him, I guess, if we really want to. And it might go that route, because our current hand doesn't have a switch card. We do want to go, water here. Put the Metal Saucer back on top of the deck. I Blitzel from our opponent. All right, I have no idea what's going on now. I was pretty confident we were playing up against... Actually, I don't know. What were we playing up against? Let's find out. Blitzel, Fiona in the active. I guess it could be... There's a... You got me. I got no idea what's going on. There's a Blacephalon GX. There's an Aurora Energy. I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Here goes Professor's research. All I know is I want a GX attack with this and then hope this works out for the best. There's a Spiritomb. I'm still lost. I still have no idea what the heck's going on here. GX attack with ADP and hope for the best is what I'm looking at here. I'm not going to worry too much about what our opponent has going on because they got too much. They have too much going on. I'm not going to worry about what our opponent's got going on when they got this much shenanigans going on. All right, we're gonna Wisdom the Saucer back on top of the deck. I was thinking about putting this back on top of the deck, but I think I want to go with the other thing. That's another metal to the hand. All right, Wisdom the Saucer. Hope for a Quick Ball. All right, Quick Ball will be okay. All right, there we go. Quick Ball. Give up an energy. Get an ADP just to discard. We could leave both bench spaces open actually. Then yeah, we're attaching the water, and then we're just gonna go with the research. Save the patch. We might need a hard retreat this guy if we don't hit a switch. We didn't hit a switch. Ooh, that feels bad. So it has to be the hard retreat, and then we're really hoping that we get to Ultimate Ray. But we're just running out of energy in general. This just does not feel good whiffing the switch here. But yeah, hard retreat, GX attack, hope for the best. Here we go. Alter Creation. If our opponent knocks out our active ADP this turn somehow, I have no idea how they would do it. Don't ask me. We would probably just lose the game. But I don't think there's a great chance that they do that. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. Pretty good spot. We'll see. Spiritomb builds up again with the Building Spite. That's fine. There's a Cynthia from our opponent. And what else? Skateboard. We're gonna go into the Blacephalon. Use Burst GX. It looks like we're gonna get the knockout. Ooh, I think I know what they got going on here. Send the Dedenne here so we can retreat it with the Escape Board. I think I know what their game plan is here. They're gonna Burst GX, one-shot our ADP somehow. Maybe, yeah, one-shot our ADP somehow. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. If we get an Ultimate Ray off, I'm feeling good. Let's just get that Ultimate Ray off and see where this goes. There's the Burst GX. I never expected a Fire Energy to come out. It's Latios. And our opponent's deck has so many shenanigans going on. Retreat. I'm gonna play Energy Spinners. Probably just want to burn these out of the deck now. Gonna get the water out. Oh, I should have attached the water here. Oops, that was a big mistake on my end. Now we might be in real trouble because of that. That is a big mistake on my part. Should have 100% attached the water here. Saved that metal energy. Here we go, though. Ultimate Ray. How many Metal Saucers are we going to have to hit next turn? I didn't want to put the second Dedenne in play. Maybe I just should have gone for it. Yeah, that water energy here would have been so much better. I can't tell you guys enough. There's a metal. All right, one less metal patch we're going to have to find on our turn. 3 prizes left. It shouldn't matter, though. I don't think they're going to put another GX in play for us to chase. So it all comes down to hit with Zacian, then switch hit with Zacian. It's going to be a little bit easier now that I found this metal energy. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, all right, put a metal on the ADP. And in my head, I was even thinking, I need more metals for like later. The later this game goes, I'm going to need more metal energy to get up that next Zacian because Ultimate Ray's not going to quite cut it. Yeah, there it is. All right. So their game plan is counter gain, and then they're going to copycat Ultimate Ray, knock us out, and then they're going to knock this guy out. I don't know how they're going to knock this guy out with copy. They can't knock this guy out with copycat. Actually, I shouldn't have benched this Zacian. They can knock it out to Dedenne anyways, actually. They're going to Great Catcher Dedenne, copycat, and knock that guy out. That's their game plan. There's the concession. They whiff the energy, and they whiff the Escape Board, or one of the two, or both. Need a lot of pieces. Didn't hit it, so that does it for us. Get the dub. And that's going to do it for this video on Tord's ADP Zacian deck. Super straightforward, super consistent, classic Tord deck. Sometimes his decks get a little bit into the realm of what the heck's going on, but not this one. It's just ADP Zacian, as basic as it can be. No gimmicks. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.